Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The match-up, Jim Begley.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, someone I see as a great defensive midfielder is this guy, Benacer. At 5'9", Peter, he might not seem the biggest, but he does have a knack of winning duels against much bigger opponents. And you can't fault his awareness and his decision-making, which are usually spot on. This guy rarely gets caught out.
Okay, interesting. Tagliafico. Moved on forwards. Atal. Long ball looking to counter. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Baini. Boudaoui. Ignouri. Has a look and plays it forward. Romero is there and he can get that clear. Paredes. McAllister. De Paul, now he's off and running. Oh, nicely intercepted. Mahrez. Boudaoui. And it's played forward. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. McAllister. Tagliafico. Oh, good-looking ball. Paredes. Paredes forwards and with intent. Tries to get it clear. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That toss surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Baini. Nice physical challenge. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Mondi. Atal. Garnacho wins the duel this time. Otamendi. Paredes. Montiel. It's an inviting looking ball that. And he cuts out the supply. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Romero. McAllister. Aim forwards.
Alvarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Mondi. Benacer. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mahrez. Atal. Messi. Now it's Garnacho. He is through here. Garnacho. Good challenge. Excellent. Excellent challenge. Bensebaini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's really well manoeuvred. Romero clears it away. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Algeria. Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players. Paredes shifted upfield.
Bensebaini getting this one clear. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Chance! And again! And it's a goal!
Algeria, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. McAllister. And it's played forward. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's had a shot! Just off target.
Alvarez, well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Benacer. Rory. Montiel gets across to intercept that. De Paul. Argentina suffering an early setback and looking to reel it back in.
Look, they've simply been punished for a sleepy start. Time for that wake-up call.
Oh, this is a... Alvarez! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Bensebaini. Rory. Bensebaini goes forward. McAllister. Garnacho.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Udawi. Might be taken. And the shot! It's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Algeria are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Otamendi. Messi. Montiel. Otamendi. Aim forwards. Now it's to Paul. Played out to the right. And that is a little undercooked. Mondi. Paredes. Romero. Paredes. McAllister, forwards and with intent. He's cut it out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. And here's Messi. And there's the shot! And that certainly packed a punch. Into Bailey. Boudaoui. Benacer. Benacer, gently done. Mondi. Mahrez. Picks it up out wide. Boudaoui. Out to the left it goes. Back into the middle. Romero gets it away. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Montiel is there, and he can get that clear. Tries a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Paredes. McAllister. Otamendi. Paredes. That's been drilled forward. Tagliafico. Oh, that's nice. Now it's Alvarez. He is just caressing the ball. Nice interception, well timed. Atal. Messi. Otamendi. Paredes. Romero. Oh, this looks sharp. That has been cut short. Boudaoui. He can run onto that. On that, and Morris! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Algeria find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
McAllister. Tagliafico, nicely aimed pass. Well, no, that is pretty much the end of that. Moved on forwards. Atal. Some good work on the right flank here. Looking for a decent ball in. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. And he's heaved it away. McAllister. Montiel, aim forwards. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Atal. Atal. Deftly away. Atal. Alvarez. De Paul. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. De Paul. Tagliafico. Garnacho. He's shifting through the gears. Oh, shooting chance! Keeper's got his work done.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Well, that's a nice ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Mahrez. Mahrez. Tagliafico. And it's played forward. Over to the left. Mahrez. Could move up a gear here. Mahrez. Great work on the overlap. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. And it's Mahrez. Out towards the flank. And it's claimed by the keeper. De Paul. De Paul, gently done. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Mahrez flings in across. Garnacho. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Shot, surely! Oh, they could be caught out here. There's the delivery. Receives it in a good position here. De Paul. So what can they make of this? The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Mahrez. That looks a good ball through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Nouri. Argentina are still behind as we reach out for half-time. That's really well manoeuvred. Romero shifted upfield. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Paredes. Aim forwards. Benacer. Mandy, gently done. De Paul. McAllister. Oh, there's a probing ball. Mahrez. He's found a way through. Benacer. Paredes. McAllister. Tagliafico. Paredes. Moved on forwards. Atal. Benacer. Boudaoui. Baini. And it's played forward. Baini is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
And it's Mahrez. Muscular approach does pay off here. McAllister. Alvarez. Mandy does really well to win the ball there. Benacer. Baini forwards and with intent. Boudaoui, that's really well manoeuvred. De Paul. Hoisted upfield by the keeper, calmly anticipates. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. And we're off again.
Argentina really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Nouri. Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Mahrez. Algeria have a free kick. McAllister gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee...
And how good was that? He's got himself an absolute peach. It is no contest. It is a landslide. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. Algeria are having a ball here. Garnacho.
Algeria.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Extravagant effort! Otamendi. Garnacho. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. No way through there. Mahrez. That is good, super running, sharp movement, came up against a defender though who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter, there was absolutely no space to work with.
Messi. Lovely bit of skill. And here's the pull. In by Messi. Mandy can get it clear. Montiel. And it's Messi. Paredes. And here's Messi. A chance to play it in. Chance for a shot! Out to the right. Mandy clears it away and claimed it back swiftly. Messi played back in. And they've got rid. It's gone out for a throw-in. Paredes. McAllister. And here's the pull. Played into the middle. Here comes the corner. Mahrez tries to clear. Oh, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. A booking, always looked it.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Mandy gets it clear. He's in a good position here. time. Excellent interception. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. And here's Alvarez. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the keeper has it. Nuri. Aim forwards. Mahrez goes for a shot! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save. That has been knocked clear by Nacho. Now it's De Paul. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Paredes. Cross goes in there. And that has been cleared. Boudaoui.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Succumbs to the pressure. And the counter is on. McAllister. And here's Garnacho. Garnacho. Mahrez. McAllister chips it through. Mandy gets rid without sophistication. And it's Mahrez. Chooses to go back. Otamendi. Paredes. Romero. McAllister. Oh, can he get onto this? Nuri. Mondi. Nuri. Boudaoui. Bensebaini. It's a sharp pass. It's a throw-in. That's a cute ball. Can he get onto this? Romero. Tagliafico. Paredes. Messi. McAllister. Mandy clears it away. Alvarez. Messi. Oh, good spread. Lovely feet. No way through, so back it comes. That's tidy. And he thumps it clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's played forward. Plays it out wide. Played into space out wide. Atal. Moved on forwards. Can he latch on to this? It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick.
Algeria will think that now's the time to shut up shop. Just ensure you see this out without any more incident.
It's a very different story for their opponents, though, who just have to throw everything at it and hope for the best. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Garnacho. And here's the Paul. McAllister. And it's McAllister. Nice control. Messi. Oh, that's neat. Tries to get it clear. Nuri. Paredes. Garnacho. Tagliafico. Garnacho. Nice looking ball. Played into space out wide. Stitch defending, but that'll do. Mahrez with 2 goals already to his name. Looking to break at pace. Mahrez. Played out to the right. Messi. Now it's Alvarez. Cuts out the pass. Nuri. Bensebaini. Nuri. Otamendi forwards and with intent. It's a good run down the right. Alvarez played out towards the right wing. Messi. Now here's the delivery. And out it comes again. Can he spark a counter here? Udawi. That's very neat. And that's been repelled. There's the shot! And now the breakaway. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Budawi. Played out wide. Messi. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. That's too far for anyone. Paredes. Moved on forwards. Tagliafico. Oh, he's found support out wide. Garnacho. Now that's a fine challenge. Danger averted for now. Atal. And it's played forward. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Paredes. McAllister. Romero. Garnacho. McAllister, aimed forwards. Tagliafico. Deflected behind for a corner kick. really well cleared. Tagliafico. That's really well manoeuvred. Montiel. And here's Messi. De Paul caresses it through. A corner it is then. And it's been taken short. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Proves too strong. Martinez. That's good play. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Argentina really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. Plenty waiting in the middle. And here's the Paul. De Paul! And he's missed it.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Otamendi. Messi. Mandy getting this one clear. Garnacho providing an outlet on that flank. Mandy getting this one clear. Paredes. McAllister spread out to the left. Garnacho looking to get on the end of this. And a chance! A terrific save.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Up he goes! He scored! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Paredes demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Argentina have a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Benacer. Boudaoui. Moved on forwards. Tries to get it clear. Martinez did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Messi. Oh, Red, nice interception. Bensebaini aim forwards. Atal. Benacer. McAllister wins the duel this time. And it's played forward. Mahrez. Benacer. Bensebaini forwards and with intent. And back to the keeper they go. McAllister. Garnacho. Benacer. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Argentina making consecutive changes here. Tagliafico. Garnacho. He can get that clear. Time to deliver. Dybala. That's been decent chance! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. Paredes. McAllister. Garnacho. McAllister. Tagliafico. Garnacho. Nice physical challenge. Mahrez. Now that's well seen too. Montiel. Quality ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. 5 minutes left on the clock. And that's put paid to a promising move. Tries a deft little ball. Nouri. Bensebaini. He's fizzed it forward. Boudaoui. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Messi. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Otamendi gets over and intercepts. McAllister. Otamendi. Montiel. McAllister. Garnacho. Dybala. Oh, what a pass! Serves up across. The changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Nouri. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mondi. Mahrez. Atal. Real chance here. Paredes. Montiel. Dybala. Montiel. It's a lovely, neat pass. Mandy clears it away. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. That's really well manoeuvred. Looking here to chip it through. McAllister. And it's played forward. Hit into the middle. That's the keeper's ball. Montiel. Paredes. Dybala. McAllister. McAllister shifted upfield. Nouri. So that's it. It is all over. Argentina suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Your final thoughts, Jim?